Sick 'em on a chicken. Sick 'em on a chicken and watch them feathers fly. Sick 'em on a chicken. Sick 'em on a chicken. Break out the butter and the flour, we're ready to fry.
As you guys can fuck. My name is Dorota Altina, and as you guys can see, we're in the heart of gold, the city of music, the capital of Tennessee, Nashville, here for the first episode of East Tennessee's Finest, where we spend a day in the life with the most unique people of East Tennessee. And what better way to start it with Brandon Shorty Rice. And I know Nashville is not a part of East Tennessee, but Brandon Shorty Rice is from East Tennessee, he's from Unicoi, so it counts. We just had to come here to see him because he lives here, but let's get right to it.
East Tennessee, yeah, you're always on to me. Where you could find a crackhead, maybe one or two or three. East Tennessee, so beautiful and lovely. Fighting off some meth heads, cause they keep on trying to touch me.
Nice. Look who it is. How is it going? Hey,
all right?
We're doing great. We're here.
First question y'all drove all the way 4.5 hours to say. What's
Hey.
the first one coming out the mouth?
I want you to give some advice to the younger generation.
The younger generation.
And maybe say a few things to the new fans we got.
The new fans, thank you all for one. You know what I mean? Thank you. And thank you, by the way. If nobody ever tells you thank you, this is the man that makes it happen. If I had to give any information or any kind of advice, I should say, to the younger public, it should be, don't touch yourself 24 hours a day. It will get raw, I know. And when it's raw, you can't walk. It's like riding a horse, you know what I mean? It just don't work.
He's correct.
But stay off drugs.
Especially meth.
Meth is the worst thing. But see, this is where I go back to nowadays kids. You don't know what's in your dope.
You don't.
You don't. It could be something under the bathroom sink.
They might sprinkle a little bit of Coke in the lettuce.
In the lettuce. You don't want to eat lettuce. It's going to make you...
Seasoning the greens.
Season the green beans. Season the greens right there. But no, you just don't know what's in your drugs. Nowadays, when I was a kid, you could get high. But nowadays, I don't want to die. Do you want to die?
I don't want to die.
I ain't trying to die.
Yeah.
So don't die and don't do drugs. With that being said, let's take it off David Buster's for a minute.
Now, Red Solo Cup is the best receptacle for barbecues, tailgates, fairs, and festivals. And you, sir, do not have a pair of testicles if you prefer drinking from glass. A Red Solo Cup is cheap and disposable. In 14 years, they are decomposable. And unlike my home, they are not foreclosable. Freddie Mac kissed my ass. Woo! Red Solo Cup, I fill you up. Let's have a party. Let's have a party. I love you, Red Solo Cup.
So, you know, as I said, this episode is all about Shorty, and, you know, I've heard, you know, and you just look like the type of guy, you know, you're good with the ladies. You're good with the women, you know what I mean? Back in your day.
I try to be. I'm too short's what it is, though. They like a 6-foot guy.
Shortness don't matter. Look at me. I get all types of bitches. Get you a little gift, because, you know, you can't be on an episode of East Tennessee's Finest and not get a gift.
You got to be happy to see somebody give you a gift. It don't matter if it's Christmas or your anniversary or divorce party. It don't matter. It's still a gift.
Yeah. So, with this gift, it's actually quite literal with the name. It went in my pocket, see.
Is he really? Is it a, please tell me it's a pocket pussy.
So what we got here, ladies and gentlemen, is a pocket pussy. Now, what I wanted you to do, could you demonstrate how you would eat said pussy?
Said pussy. First off, you have to take your teeth out. Then what you'll do, you'll grab the clitoris right above the vagina's lips. You know what I mean? And then you're going to spread it eagle like she would like it. You know what I mean? Then you're going to take your tongue. I'm not going to stick my tongue to this, but you know what I mean?
Probably smart.
Probably smart, but you might tickle and tease the clitoris here. But then again, this is where, if you try to get one finger in her, don't be mean to her. Don't cram that bitch in her. You know what I mean? You gotta at least fucking lube it up and kind of poke at it a little bit. You know what I mean? And then that's when she'll loosen up a little bit, and then you'll give her one in the pink, two in the stink. You know what I mean? That's where she gets surprised. She's like, bam, God damn, it's in my butthole. Have you ever seen one of these? Have you ever seen a pocket pussy?
I ain't gotta use it.
I do. I love it. She is 100% Francesca Delgara. She's so hot. She loves me.
I don't think he was enjoying your pocket. He wasn't having none of it.
He's not having the shenanigans.
Yeah.
I can make one of these out of tube socks and rubber gloves, y'all.
So how do you feel about this gift? Do you
I love the gift and I will use it no matter if I have to wash it out and shake. Lord have mercy, that was a miss.
come out?
Yeah, that mother lover scared me. I thought it was going to bite me. See? That's what pussy will do to you.
It will bite back.
It bites.
Exactly. So I'm glad that you enjoyed your gift.
Thank you so much. I will use her. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. I'm not trying to bother y'all. I know y'all having a good, beautiful day. Would y'all like to get a laugh? Can I get a laugh out of y'all? She's already grinning, but you're kind of hard kind of man then.
Yeah, I am.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm hard.
Where y'all from?
We're from Killing, Alabama.
Alabama. Y'all Alabama fans? Y'all Tide fans?
Oh, yeah.
Alabama fans hasn't been so mad since Clemson beat you since they put Sudafed behind the counter.
Where'd that happen?
That's been a couple years ago though, right? Have you ever seen a pocket pussy, sir? Have you? I've always made one out of tube socks and rubber gloves. I've never seen nothing like this. I'm from the country. I'm from East Tennessee. Yeah, I do stand-up comedy.
You do?
Yes, sir. Brandon Shorty Rice. Richard Pryor's a redneck is what I am. I've been through hard times and I moved to Nashville and it changed my life.
You know, in the last video where I stumbled upon you and interviewed you, we were talking about sucking cock and stuff like that, and you so happened to pull out your teeth, and I was kind of in shock in the time. I thought he still had his teeth and everything. So I was just gonna ask you, how did you lose your teeth?
It's been many, many moons ago. Many moons ago when Sasquatch was up on the hill. You know what I mean? Does anybody believe in Bigfoot? Because I don't. I ain't got no big feet. But no, it's a little combined of 2 or 3 things, but the main thing was the pain pills.
Right.
The pain pills, and this is for the people that don't know, pain pills are bad for you. When they give you something for a broke leg, they don't expect you to stay on it the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not the doctor's fault, but this is where I go back to if you eat your medicine like the doctor prescribes you. If you take 4 pills a day and you eat 4 pills a day, then you're doing exactly what the doctor told you, right?
Right.
This is where you get to be a drug addict like me, losing my teeth. It's snorting 15 pills in one day and fucking being wide open for 2 or 3 weeks and not going to sleep whatsoever, not caring about your hygiene. You got to care about your face. If you don't care about this, then who's going to care about that? Nobody.
I agree.
Don't do pills. Don't do meth. Anything will mess your face completely up.
That was the message for today. Do not do any sort of drugs, because Shorty Rice, he's experienced it, and he could tell you first thing, don't do drugs, kids.
Don't do drugs.
And stay in school. Don't stay in school, but just don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs is the main thing. There's a lot of people that can be from a holler in the backwoods of Flag Pond, Tennessee, and be able to come down to Nashville and kick it just like me.
That rhymed.
Did it?
That was some
exactly
shit
right.
right there.
That was
you
good,
just
though.
spit without even realizing. But I did see that you could spit a little bit of rap. You can throw a few bars out there.
I've been known to weasel my way around a microphone once or twice.
You think you can hit us with a little acapella verse real quick?
A little, hey,
Let's see what
off
you
the
got.
dome.
Let's see what you got. Come on.
We're sitting here in front of the Grand Ole Opry. Me and my little buddy got D's in his hand. D's on his chin, D's on his chest. Can't rap too much cause I ain't a fan. I can put words right behind another. You can't see nothing cause I fucking your mother. Got your mother bent over slapping her ass. Pull her Victoria's Secret butt cheeks between her ass. Slap it one more time, let him get it in. Let him go up to the sky and let him shit on her again. Poop on her face and make her piss in the floor. Headbutt it, baby, it's Shorty before.
Yeah! Shorty Rice, baby, we out. Come on.
There you go.
We're in the heart of gold, city of music, as I said before, the home of Shorty Rice. And I just wanted to ask you, from a local in Nashville, the capital of Tennessee, what about Broadway, the main strip in Nashville, is so good? What makes it Broadway?
What makes it Broadway? I guess Broadway has to be summed up just like in one thing. Y'all heard Morgan Walden's Broadway Girls?
Broadway Girls.
Hands down is what it is. You think he's lying when he tells you that he met this bitch on Broadway, fucked her, and then had a baby with her? By God, that's what he did, ladies and gentlemen. I was told one time, Shorty, if you can't get laid at 2:30 on Broadway, then you're not trying to get laid. That's what I was told. You know what I mean? But I got an old lady sitting at home on the couch, so I'm gonna put my dick in her mouth before I will anybody else, because she won't bite it off. And I've always wondered how people get skunk drunk. I've always wondered that, because I've been once, maybe twice skunk drunk. But how many times have you been fucked up, Shorty? Millions, you know what I mean? If you ain't got good around you, you can't bring good to yourself.
That was the
That was a
line.
hit. That was a hit.
the line
That
right
was a
there.
hit. You can't bring good if you ain't got good around you.
That's the line, Shorty. Come on.
See, this is where I tell these other comedians don't like this. They don't like sitting down having a conversation with other comedians because they're scared to death that this man's going to run with their joke and take off. Well, this is where I go back to, you can't run with my motherfucking jokes, boys. You can't. True story.
There's no other comedian in this world that we stand for besides Shorty. We stand for Shorty, baby. Come on. That was it.
That's good.
That was it.
That's-
Red Solo Cup, I fill you up. Let's have a party. Let's have a party. I love you, Red Solo Cup.